Hello and welcome to my video. I'm going to show you my idea for an EMC farm. It's quite big. Turn on creative for a second. But it's got a couple of different elements, which I'll explain to you now. This started off as a series of Mark I energy collectors. But the Mark IIIs are a hell of a lot faster, so I started using those. So basically what's happening here is if you put glowstone in this block here, it means that anything you put in here will only go upgrade as far enough to get to glowstone. That's it. And when you have a chest next to it, the glowstone automatically gets put in here. And it's getting taken out of the chest there, as you can see. And then it's sent into this energy condenser, which is turning it back into glowstone dust. So each glowstone block is turned into 4 glowstone dust, which means you end up with a hell of a lot of glowstone dust. So I've got a chest down there full of glowstone dust. This is starting to fill up with glowstone blocks, and once that's full, it'll just keep on going into the condenser, meaning I'll have a refilling supply of glowstone blocks for one, and this goes all the way along here. You can do smaller, but I just did this just for the demonstration. All of the leftover glowstone that's not in these gets pumped into this to make lava cells, which go onto there, but I'll explain that in a minute. Another thing I have to explain is this. These are transposers with the redstone tube connected to a timer down by there, which is the clicking you heard just now. It's a hell of a lot quicker than using wooden pipes, and it's a lot easier. Right, these world anchors, you don't need that many, but it's good to have enough to cover your area so then it can keep on going while you're not there. Right, now the lava cells. Again, the lava cells are being taken out by a transposer along the redstone tube to fill up these geothermal generators. And once they've filled them up, the excess go into here to make dark matter pedestals, which are very EMC expensive. And these supply power to these macerators, which are macerating the blaze rods into blaze powder. You get 5 blaze powder per blaze rod, so you get a lot of excess blaze powder, which is also going in here to make dark matter pedestals. So basically, down by here I have blaze rods being made from blaze powder, because you only need 2 blaze powder to make 1 blaze rod, so for every blaze rod you go through, you get 2.5 back in EMC value. So obviously there's going to be a lot more EMC than you need. So it's very, very useful. And along here is just an entire row of basic macerators, each with 2 overclock upgrades, 1 transformer and 1 energy storage. And I have transposers here, all taking out the blaze powder. The blaze rods need to go in from the top, otherwise they won't go in the right spot. And of course there are more than you need, so the excess go in here to make diamond blocks. And that's a lot of diamond blocks. Right, this is how you send the pulses along the pipe. So here we have a timer set on the fastest frequency, a little bit of red alloy wire there, and a stone jacketed cable by here, just to give the pulse, and that'll go along the entire length of the pipe. This is on a tick, I think it's 1 per 2 seconds. Yeah. So this will go 1 tick every 2 seconds, and this is just going to take out 1 glowstone, 1 blaze powder each time. Because if it goes faster, it makes a lot of noise like this, and it just tends to bunch up by there. So as long as these don't slow down because they're too full, which for the most part doesn't happen, then you're okay. The only thing that I've done here which should have been done different is these geothermal generators. I should have had double the amount for the number of macerators I've got. I've got too many, so that means there's not quite enough power for all of them, which is why this one is going so slowly. There's no power there at all, but some of them go fine. But that's something to do when you're actually building one in real life, so that's not a problem. Here, this is another energy condenser. Basically, this was filling up far too fast with glowstone dust, and the glowstone dust ended up going along here, which I do not need. So I put an extra bit of pipe here, so that the overflow will go into here and make diamond blocks. It's useful, but you've still got to be careful. Every now and again you might catch a bit of glowstone dust going on, which is why ideally you'd have more than 2 transposers on there to take out the lava cells. Or, well, actually you could get enough EMC into this using just an energy collector or 2. No need for sending something in, really. That's something to take into this your planning when you're making your own. Here I have some stone covers. They're very useful at making sure that the pipes don't join where you don't want them to. Very, very useful. And also separating power sources from pipes. So this is in the on position. If that wasn't there, then this would just be on the whole time and it just wouldn't work. It needs to be a pulse. So yeah, this is to separate them. It makes it very much easier to keep it all where you want it going. And that is about it, I think. Yes. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope this helped.